So here we are. Do a top-down analysis super quick of all three instruments that I trade. Again, is CL. CL market just opened up 10 minutes ago. I already marked up my charts, but I'm going to walk you guys through again the process of how I do everything every day for every single instrument that I trade. Again, we're taking the high of the day and the low of the day, and we're marking it on the chart. Here we set alerts for potential buy-side liquidity. At the bottom, we set alerts for potential sell-side liquidity. We wait for our external liquidity to be tapped into for a potential setup. If price is diddling in the middle, we don't mess with it, so we have to wait for that external liquidity to be tapped into. And these are the key levels I'll be playing here today on CL. 73.50 on the high side, 72.33 on the low side. We also have a couple more down here, a couple more areas of interest down here, and one more up here, potentially this one here. Now we're going to go ahead and look at NQ. High day, low day. We zoom into the 1 minute. We still have some London liquidity and Asia liquidity to be tapped into. So this is London low. I have my alert set right here. Asia low, alert set down here. An hourly pivot that I have marked on my chart as well, which is this one right here, 21.743. So these are all my key levels that I look for during the trade or during the day to be tapped into for me to take a setup. Again, if price is just diddling in the middle here, it might give me valid setups that are from my model, but if it's not in a place where I could get a clean reaction from, then I'm not interested. We have to be extremely picky with our trades and our setups, and those are my requirements. Again, if it's not getting tapped into, then it's just a waiting day, a bunch of nothing. Let's go look at YM super quickly again. Same exact process. Low a day, high a day. Again, you can see buy side liquidity marked up here, sell side liquidity marked up here. I have my alert set. Let's see if so I just got these notifications for YM. YM just broke the London low here. So this liquidity has been swept. If this was during the New York session, then I'd be interested in a trade. But since it's not in during the time I trade, during my session, then no trade for me. Again, so we have an hourly liquidity, sell side liquidity down here. So I'll be looking for this to get tapped into. Again, my alerts are set, and then Asia low down here. My alerts are set. If price wants to come up here, tap a London high, again, alerts are set. So that's about it. Today, we're working on discipline, patience. Again, that's every day. We got to make sure we're on top of our discipline, patience, and our mentality is on point. We are not touching any of these trades, or we are not setting a single trade unless one of these levels gets tapped into. I do not care if price gives the best setup in the world. If it's in the middle of these ranges, then it's no trade for me, because I've learned throughout my experience that taking trades in just random spots is a recipe for disaster. All right, that's one quick way to drop your P&L in a hurry, and that's not what we're trying to do here. All right, so I'm going to wait for one of these levels to be tapped into, and I'll see you guys when the trade sets up. I'll be back. All right, guys. No trade so far, but this is one thing I wanted to do for accountability purposes. I wanted to show you guys all my accounts and see what we were working with. So here you can see I have all my Apex accounts. Apex is still holding a little bit of money from me from evals and stuff. I started to get payouts with them, but haven't made that up yet. So I'm working towards getting a couple more payouts here and make back my money that I've lost with them. So I'm still trading with them. Hopefully, if I trade by the rules, then they'll pay me out, and we'll see how that goes. So here we have 5. So I have two sets of 5. One set, you can see, I don't know how close you can see, but you can see 5 here that are about $1,200 in. Trailing drawdown is all $1,400. The other set of 5 is $600 in. So we're pretty close to payout on a couple of these accounts, and we're just looking to trade them and keep growing these accounts. These accounts have been through a lot this month, and I'm just looking to hopefully keep growing them. I'll let you guys know about the story of how these have been roller coaster ride, but that'll be if I get to a payout. The other set of accounts that I'm trading would be my funded futures. These I've gotten a couple payouts from each account, and we're just keeping them growing and keeping them alive. 2 videos ago, I posted that I reached the profit threshold for a payout. Fortunately, yesterday's loss got me under that profit, and I wasn't able to take the payout. I was trying to grow the accounts instead of just letting them, instead of lowering the balance and making it too tight for me. So I tried growing it, took a red day, and here we are again. So I just wanted to show you guys the balances for accountability purposes and transparency. And this is where we are. I'm also trading Topstep, but I'm trying a different thing with Topstep. I have one funded account with Topstep, and I'm trying a scalping method, something different over there. So I don't really want to post that on here. All right, here we are. NQ setting up, just tapped into my buy side. Looking to place an order here. If it closes below that FEG, and boom, just closed below. I am in short here. Let's see, make sure I got in on all accounts. I am in short. Stop loss would be 813.5. I'm adjusting my chart up top. 813.25. There goes my stop. 87.75. There we are. And that might be close to my okay. So here we are, this first trade of the day. Tapped into some buy side liquidity up top. Gave a pretty good reaction on the 1 minute. It sold off decently, and we'll see how this one goes. Don't control what happens once I'm in the market. All I can control is the mind I bring into the market and the way I execute, take trades. So trade number 1, currently going in my favor. We'll see how it plays out. All right, we're in the trade. Now we're just waiting. Price is just chopping around here. Motions are so. I know it's a good trade, good setup. So we're just trying to. All I can do is believe in the probabilities that they'll work out in my favor in the long run. And this is just another one of these tests. So I've seen this trade work out a sample size over 100,000s of times. So now we just wait. All right. Looks like this is going to take me out for a full 1 hour. We'll see. Looks pretty strong here for me. There we go. That's a minus 1 hour. That was a solid setup. You saw the way it reacted here once it closed through the gap. Had a pretty nice dump here. If it would have just hit or went a little bit lower and tapped into my my break-even target, then we would have been able to move it break-even. But unfortunately, that's not how it worked out. So that's a minus 1 hour. Solid trade. Good discipline, good execution. We'll wait on the next one. All right. So I did end up taking a second trade on CL. This was off camera because I was out doing other stuff and I didn't have time to record. But I saw the setup present itself. I called this level out in the my morning analysis. Again, this was the hourly sweep right here. We're on the 1 hour on oil. I called that the sell side liquidity. Once price came down here, tapped into it, as you can see, it gave a pretty clean reaction. On the 2 minute, I was able to notice this FVG here. I saw that it inversed and then it came down. I decided to take it here on a slight pullback towards 72.25. I placed my order to go long, put my stop loss below the FVG down here, and I just waited, right? Again, we have no control on the outcome of the trade, but we have control of the mind we bring into it and the process we take. So once price tapped into my plus 1 R right here, I took it, I moved the stop loss to break even, and then we were no risk on the trade. Thankfully, it just kept going until it hit plus 2R. This trade I moved plus 2R slightly a little higher. I took plus 2 more or 0.2 more. So this trade ended up working pretty good. Again, these key levels that I mark out on my chart are very important because price tends to react off of these levels. As you saw in the first NQ trade and now on this CL trade, price reacts, and once it gives you that clean reaction, then you're able to take the trade and make some money. If that doesn't happen, then you just sit out and wait. Patience will pay. Trading is a very boring game. And here we are. I'm able to show you guys my executions here. So now my P&L is showing positive because I first trade was a minus 1 R and this one was plus 2 R. So I'm plus 1 R, $100 risk every trade. Here it is on my Apex accounts, full TP. Here we are on my funded futures. Again, took it out here, 72.25, 72.69. So that's the second trade of the day. I wasn't able to record it, but it worked out. And we'll wait and see for a third trade of the day. Maybe we get one. Right now is lunchtime, so we don't know if we'll get a setup, but I have all my levels alerted, and I'll be back with you guys if we get a setup. All right, guys, we are back. NQ setting up for this possible long here. I have my just sweep or tapped into the 50% line that we just called out earlier. We're gonna need to close above this FVG for possible long. I got my finger on the buy button. There we go.
Order filled.
We are in. Got filled at 15.5. 15.5. Exited at 99. Let's make sure I got filled on all accounts. Okay, I gotta place my stop, 99.5. Okay, we're in, guys. Let's see. Again, it's not looking too good right now. We'll see how long we last. Price seems like it's coming down to tap us out right here. We might get stopped out here on this one. It had a good reaction again. We don't control what happens while we're in it. All we can control is the process and the mindset we bring. Remember, guys, that's all it is. Let your probabilities play out, and hopefully you'll win in the long term, right? Hopefully you got a decent strategy set up that you're able to take these trades and end up profitable after a couple hundred, couple thousand after all that, you know. So let's see. Here we are. We're in. I have my TP set, but we're waiting here, so that's all it is. It's a waiting game. Boom. There you go. Got taken out. Again, solid reaction at our key level, 50%. ES was even tapping into a key level here that I had marked. So it was tapping into, took out London low, tapped in another level. Pretty good solid setup here, but again, we weren't able to get it to go. So another 1 hour loss. That's all you can do is make sure you take the trades and stay disciplined, stay patient. Do not go revenge trading after a loss, because those losses will add up, right? You already took a loss, might as well just wait a little bit, breathe in, breathe out, and wait for your next possible setup. So I have my levels marked out here. That was a -1R, and we'll just wait. That's all we can do, right? Back later. Okay, guys, here we are. We're back. How many points has that got? Pretty decent gap here. We can take 15 points. All right. If this closes over this, I'm gonna take it. We'll see if it sets up. I got my finger. All right, that closed. We are in. I'll explain the trade in a little bit. I got to manage it here, make sure my stop losses are set. Stop loss is set. That's really what I'm mostly worried about. And I'll go ahead. Hopefully it's not a quick loss like the previous trade. If it is, again, it is what it is. These are my setups. This is my edge, and I have proven profitability, and we'll play it out. All right, I'll explain a little bit here. We'll see how it goes. So again, I had these levels marked out. I did this in the morning session. ES on this left side here has come and swept London low. Came and swept Asia low, and then I'm expecting good reactions off of these levels, right? This is why I trade these levels, because this is the type of reaction we expect. NQ did the same, came through an hourly level here, and then came through London level. It swept both levels, and then gave this 30-second pretty decent sized gap. I might be close to 2R here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop loss to break even here on M and Q. Whatever happens here, it is what it is. If it pulls back, takes me out break even, I'm 100% fine with that. You know, that's just the probabilities. 88.75 is my 2R target. I just set my target there. If we're able to get it, that'd be great. Again, this is the type of reaction I expect to get from these levels. That previous trade, that was similar reaction. We got half of it, but it was I got manipulated, and price wanted to come down here and sweep more liquidity. All right. Again, my bad. I was liquidity that time, and I got swept, took me under. But like I said, you got to stick to your plan, right? Here, I just hit 2RTP. Stick it to my plan. If I revenge traded or did something else during all this, I could have blown my account. But as long I stayed disciplined, I stayed patient, and I waited for my next level to be swept, which was down here. All it took was a couple minutes, right? But came down here, gave my setup. I could have been mad. I could have been upset. I could have been scared to take it, fearful, but instead I trusted my process. I trusted. I had patience. I was disciplined, and again, when the opportunity presented itself, I executed. Right. This is all three things right here on my chart. So we were able to take this plus 2R. We're back green on the day. We're up 2R. Here we go. I'll show you guys the counts. Plus 2R. Here we are on Apex. Again, 2 winners, 2 losers, plus 4R. Right? Here we are. So we'll see. I'll wait for another setup. If the setups present themselves, then I'll get involved. But if not, no, most of my levels just got swept here. So I'm going to redo and check all my levels again, and we'll see. Thanks for hanging out. If I don't take another trade, it was good. I'll let you guys know. Appreciate it. All right, guys, I am back. After thinking about it for a little bit, I think I'm going to call it a day there. That last NQ trade put me over my profit requirements on my funded futures for payout on 2 accounts. So I'm just going to take those payouts and not put too much stress on my mind and possibly lose that amount and then not be able to take a payout for the weekend. So I was thinking, because no trade has ever promised to be a winner, even though I do have my set edge that's proven, I could still take a loser, right? Nothing's promised on the next trade. The next trade could still be a loser, even though I follow the same exact steps as I do. It could still lose. So nothing's guaranteed in trading. So that's why I kind of don't want to even put that risk on right now and just focus on taking the payouts and going into next week. So if we look here, just want to show my funded futures amounts for the day. We took 4 trades, 2 winners, 2 losers, up on the accounts plus 2R. These are 50K accounts, so I risked 200 per trade, close to 400 commissions and all that. That's the difference. And if we go over here, Apex accounts plus 2R. These are 25K accounts. I trade $100 risk per trade. That's $200 minus commission and fees and all that. So that's why they're like that. Both accounts are copy traded. And another reason why I didn't want to continue trading, because I looked at these P&Ls. My top 5 accounts are $200 away from a payout, and I don't want to take that into my next trade. I don't want to be thinking, dang, force a trade or take a bad setup just because I want to get these $200 to get my payout requirements. So I'm just gonna leave that on to next week. I don't want to put stress or risk on right now, and I'm just gonna take my payouts. We're calling it a day here. It's been a great week. So I'm finishing off the week plus 8R. I can show you guys. Careful. It is a white screen. Just warning right now. Okay, so here we are. This is my spreadsheet. This is my journal, basically. I track all my trades. Monday got a little crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Took 11 trades. That is not good. These 4 trades right here, I blacked out. I spaced out. I took bad setups, no levels. I was upset. I was mad. I was angry. 4 trades, terrible setup. Terrible setups, and you can clearly see the outcomes, right? 3 losers, got lucky with the last winner, and after I got that, I dialed it in. I took 2 more A+ setups, and I was able to finish off the day green. Tuesday, 3 trades, finished plus 2R. Wednesday, 3 trades, finished plus 2R. Yesterday, it was 5 trades. This was a mishap, copy trader error. 5 trades, finished down. I guess I finished break even, but commissions and all that, I finished down. I guess I finished up. I got break-even day yesterday. And today, 4 trades, 2 winners, 2 losers, plus 2.28R. This is what I kind of wanted to show down here. Trade number for the week, 27 trades, 10 winners, 12 losses, 5 break-even. The way I see it, wins and break-evens are winners to me. So that's 15 out of 27 trades. You can see this is 15 divided by 27, a win rate of 55.56%. So that's my edge right there, and that's including those 4 trades that I took that were not even part of my trading plan. So my edge is somewhere roughly around 60%. So my edge plus risk management, that's what allows me to have these pretty decent weeks right here. Again, plus 8.28R on the week, roughly $800. Pretty good week, man. You can't complain. And I've been trading decently, as you could tell, trying to not get too crazy, and when I do, I'm able to reel it in, and my discipline and my mind kicks in, and I'm able to reel myself in and take better setups. It's taken me a very long time to be able to be disciplined and be patient and to execute the way I do, but once you start to do it, once you're locked in, it's something they can't take away from you, and it's honestly, it's pretty good being able to make this type of money and be able to to take payouts consistently the way I did this month, and hopefully we keep it going, right? Nothing's promised in trading. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. Remember that I don't control the market. All I control is my mind and my process, my discipline, my patience, and execution, right? That's all I can control. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys here. And it's been a great week. Thank you guys for following along on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week. Have a good one.